88.7 FM, we give credible, factual, balanced reports at all times. Join us as we take you around the globe on the world news. Diamond 88.7 FM, Ilorin, your shining supreme station.
From the news desk, Diamond 88.7 FM, Ilorin, this is news around the world.
In the headlines today, Presidency defends President Tinubu's United Kingdom visits. President Tinubu calls for peace and unity at his prayer in Lagos. Diamond FM founder calls for continued reference prayers after holy month of Ramadan. Moving on to the foreign United States, President called NATO allies coward or refuser to turn off Hamas security force. And moving on to the world of business, federal government moved to solve gas supply crisis. In the world of entertainment, gospel singer Judy K welcomes second child after 6 marriages. And moving on to the world of sport, Liverpool star Mohamed Salah suffers injury blow ahead of the Liverpool match tomorrow. Good evening and thanks for joining us for news across the world. The Diamond 887 FM or Inquire State Nigeria. I am Precious Afolabi. You can listen to us via website www.diamondfm.net or watch us live from Facebook at Diamond 887 FM. You can also download the app and Google Play Store Diamond 887 FM. Post the news and details after the shop break, please. We'll be right back.
Switch off all electrical appliances we're not in use. Fire. The best to lives. This is for live at 88.7 family.
Glad to know you're there. You're welcome back. Now the news in detail. As a strategic move to attract investments, create jobs, and broaden economic opportunities for Nigerians. Special advisor to the president on policy communications, Daniel Bwala, said the visits align with the administration's broader objectives of repositioning Nigeria for growth through active global engagement. In a statement shared via his verified X handle, Bwala dismissed criticism surrounding the troops, stressing that the meaningful development cannot be achieved through isolation. He explained that the president's engagement in the United Kingdom were deliberately structured to open new economic frontiers for Nigeria. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has called on the Nigerians to embrace peace, unity, and collective responsibility as essential pillars for the national development. Speaking with journalists shortly after observing the victory prayer at the Dodan Barracks Eid Ground in Lagos, the president stressed that the peaceful coexistence remains the bedrock of progress, noting that the security and stability must be shared national commitment. He urged citizens to uphold and ideal values of Ramadans and Lent beyond the festive season. President Tinubu stated that the responsibility of nation's building is collective and must be anchored on inclusivity, mutual respect, and appreciation of country's diversity. Now, the founder and chairman of Prime Broadcasting Limited (BBL) owners the Diamond F. Kwara State, Nigeria, Diamond FM Ilesha Osun State, and News Online Eposu John Oluwole Awotuyi has admonished Nigerians to strengthen the tie that bonds the country together to be able to rise above a difficult moment. In a message to congratulate Muslim faithfuls as they celebrate this year's Eid al-Fitr, the university says that 30 days of fasting and prayers must not remain mere observance, but a sustained way of life by the people. I would also call for a sustained life of piety and fervent prayer by all religious adherents at the time the country is reeling in multiple challenges with strengthened nation. He expressed strong optimism that God has granted the nation's prayer, adding that life will get better if the people hear the God's divine directives. The media proprietor also preached love, kindness, and peace coexist with Nigerians, stressing the need to recommit themselves to national years. While appealing to Nigerians to celebrate today's Salah with modesty, admonished the privileged to extend hands of generosity to those in need. Ilori Emirate Descendants Progressive Union (IEDPU) has congratulated Muslim faithfuls across the world, particularly indigenous and residents of Ilori Emirate, on the 2026 Eid al-Fitr festival holding today, as it shares moderations in the celebration of the Islamic festival. In a statement, the National President of the Union, Alhaji Abdul Mumin Ayo Abdul Malik, reiterated his appeal to Muslims to ensure that the gain they acquired in the course of the sacred month are not wasted. The President thanked Allah for the relative peace enjoyed throughout the sacred month, particularly in the Loni Emirate and Kwara State, as Alhaji Abdul Malik particularly rejoiced with the Executive Governor of the Kwara State, Malam Abdul Rahman Abdul the Emir of Ilori, Alhaji Dr. Ibrahim Sudapar, former National President of past leaders of the Union, as well as the generality of its members throughout the world. The IEDPU residents appeals to government at all levels to continue to support security agencies and other stakeholders towards ensuring that crimes and criminalities are fought to a standstill now and beyond. The Muslim Media Watch Group of Nigeria has expressed its concern over renewed threat to lives and property and country following the bomb blast that occurred on Monday in Maiduguri, Borno State. In its solemn message to the people of Nigeria, the media group praised the efforts of the security agencies, especially the Nigerian Army and the Nigerian Air Force, in their relentless efforts to fight insurgency and all forms of terrorism pervading the country. In a message jointly signed by the national coordinator of the group, Alhaji Ibrahim Abdullahi, the National Security, Dr. Nasiru Balogun, the group regretted that the last Monday attack in Maiduguri claims many innocent lives and injured more than 100 people. The groups commended the President of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, on the directive that serves the chiefs should relocate to Borno State in order to detect the cause of the new bomb attack in the state. The group maintains that the returns of bomb blastings by Suso bomber was unfortunate and unacceptable, calling on the Nigerian security forces to find way at all costs to prevent future occurrence. the Olubado of Ibadan, Parashid Ladoja, has cautioned politicians, irrespective of their political affiliations, against explosions for leaders as a tool for electoral advantage. The rallies at his Bodija private residence in Ibadan, the Oyo state capital, on the occasions of Eid al-Fitr, Ladoja emphasized that Nigeria must move beyond divisive tendencies as another election cycle approaches. He said contemporary democracies are mostly manipulations of religious sentiment. Game. The traditional ruler has also addressed concerns over the insecurity in parts of the state, particularly incidents of kidnapping, noting that while such challenges persist, security agencies are making steady progress in tackling them. The news across the world is reaching you from Diamond 887 FM in Lorry Kwara State, Nigeria. We want a break now. When we return, we'll bring foreign business, entertainment, and sport news. Please stay with
us on social media: Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Diamond 887 FM. Diamond FM, shining supreme.
Welcome back. Now we move to the foreign stories. And from the foreign stories today, United States President Donald Trump has lashed out at NATO, saying that without America, the alliance is a proper tiger. In a post on his true social platform, Trump's complaints about the NATO allies not responding to his call to provide security in the Strait of Hormuz. Trump observed that NATO allies complain about the high oil price they are forced to pay, but don't want to help open the Strait of the Hormuz as a simple military maneuver that is the single reasons for the high prices. The Strait of the Hormuz is a key route for global oil and gas from the Gulf, carrying about 1/50th of the world's crude oil. Still on the foreign scene, Venezuela interim leader Delcy Rodriguez has replaced a country's senior military commander 1 day after appointing a new defense minister. When announcing the move, Rodriguez said that the new appointment will guarantee Venezuela's sovereignty, stability, and territorial integrity as the shake-up to Caracas. Top defense teams follows U.S. President Donald Trump's Venezuela raid and capture of President Nicolas Maduro in early January. Now moving on to the world of business news.
Diamond FM Business News.
On business news today, the Ministry of Power, Adebayo Adelabu, has said Nigerians will soon begins to enjoy improved electricity supply as the federal government moves to resolve ongoing gas constraints affecting generation. Adelabu made us know in his Eid al-Fitri's message, where he noted that recent interventions by the government are beginning to persistent gas supply changes that have limited power generation across the country. And according to him, the government is implementing concrete measures to ensure a reliable supply for homes and businesses. Adilabu disclosed that concrete measures are being implemented to ensure more reliable and sustainable electricity for homes, businesses, and industries. Now we move to the entertainment world.
Entertainment news.
Entertainment news today, gospel singer Judy Gay and her husband, Pastor Arsalem Opara, have welcomed their second child, a baby girl named Chichinika Imechuku Opara. as the couple announced the birthday, with the Judicature describing Shekinah as God's retable floor gifted to the family. These joyous occasions follows years of silent struggles with fertility challenge, including six miscarriages, one of which occurred in February 2025. As the timing of the Shekinah arrival, exactly 1 year after the painful loss, has amplified the testimony's impact, which many describing it as a powerful reminder of divine restoration. And Asa Okpara welcomes a first child, Joshua Ikechukwu in 2022. And now moving on to the world of sport.
Sports news.
Mohamed Salah Mo Salah will miss Liverpool trips to Brighton on Saturday with a muscle injury, a major blow for manager Anslov as the Horns and the Champions League next season. The Egyptian forward was forced off at the Anfield on Wednesday after scoring a Liverpool 4-0 victory against Galatasaray, which seals their place in the quarterfinals of this year's Champions League. Informed Salah, 33, has scored in three of his past four starts after an uncharismatic goals drought. Salah, who is absent through injury, is only back in the front and the Anfield to after the dramatic fallout with Slot earlier in the season, with E was dropped for several games. And with that, we have come to the end of the news across the world today. But before we go, here is the recap of the major highlights. You heard that United States President holds NATO allies covered over refusal to join straight of the Hamas security forces, that is from the foreign scene. From the national scene, presidency defends President Tinubu's United Kingdom's visit. And of course, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu calls for peace, unity, and health prayer in Lagos. Diamond FM founder calls for continued reference prayer after holy month of Ramadan. In the business, federal government moved to resolve gas supply crisis. And the world of entertainment, gospel singer Judy K welcomes second child after 6 miscarriages. Moving on to world of sport, lastly, Liverpool star Mohamed Salah suffers injury blow ahead of Liverpool match tomorrow. Do you know segment? Do you know on this day, 1984, Major General Babatunde Idiabo launched a campaign on the national consciousness and the Enlightenment as part of the war against indiscipline, WAI. If you don't know, now you know. For information or happenings around you, please contact Diamond FM Newsroom on this number 0916 062 7526. The news across the world was edited by Abiodun Akiwumi and read to you by Precious Afolabi D. Many thanks for listening to your shining supreme station.